So today, we're going to talk about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is known as EQ. And here's what it is. Very simple. EQ, or emotional intelligence, is your ability to manage and understand emotions both in yourself and others. And IQ is different from EQ. Take, for example, for those who have seen the TV sitcom Big Bang Theory, there's this character in that sitcom called Sheldon Cooper. He is beyond intelligent. However, he has great difficulty processing and understanding simple human emotions. Now, here's where EQ comes in handy. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, has been linked to better communication, better resilience, better interpersonal skills, and the ability to manage relationships, both personal and professional. And here are my favorite 5 techniques to improve your emotional intelligence. So technique number 1 is to practice self-awareness. Set aside time each day to understand and analyze your instinctive reactions, your habitual reactions, and why you react a certain way. Also, take a few moments to sit aside when you're doing this exercise and think about how you reacted to others and how others reacted to you. And ask yourself why. Try to understand the underlying driving factors behind both your reactions and others. Self-awareness is the first and most important step to developing and enhancing emotional intelligence. The second step in enhancing your emotional intelligence is called self-regulation. It is as simple as it sounds. Right? It takes practice, but gradually, little baby steps at first, is start to react to situations with thought rather than with raw emotion. When something happens, in that moment, our dander flares up, our temper flares up. Take a couple of deep breaths, okay? In a stressful situation. Pause for a second, just a second, and I've given you several techniques for pausing, deep breathing, etc. It takes about 10 seconds. Do that. Then think about how you'd react, then speak. The third technique is empathy. Empathy is quite simply your ability to understand and process the feelings of others. Okay? Human nature is always to defend your position. If you ever get in a situation where somebody's saying something you don't agree with, somebody's expressing emotions you may not necessarily agree with, pause. Ask yourself, why is this person reacting in this manner? Why are they feeling the way they're feeling? This will give you empathy. You will start to see things from their perspective. This helps you better understand their reaction and better react. This empathy is a critical part of emotional intelligence. Technique number 4 is actually a topic in itself. Okay, I could do 5 ways for just this topic, and that is your social communication skills. Okay, social communication is not just verbal, it's verbal, physical, it's your body language, it's all those things. But social communication skills are an important part of emotional intelligence because the way you react brings out a different reaction in people. I mean, if I come at you like this, right, your reaction is going to be defensive or aggressive because I'm making an aggressive gesture. Or if I stand like this, with my arms folded staring into your face, you immediately, or the person in front of you, gets defensive. Okay? And when they get defensive, they may not exhibit the right emotions that they're feeling. So, social communication skills, both verbal and non-verbal, are a critical part of emotional intelligence. And last but not the least, and my favorite topic For you to enhance your emotional intelligence, you have to cultivate an attitude of positivity and of motivation. I mean, I'm a motivational guy. You hear me talking about motivation all the time. When you're in a situation, okay, and I've said this before, when a situation happens, we react instantaneously. Something bad happens, we go, oh, great. That's okay. If you do not react, guess what? You're not human. Okay, it is okay to react. But once that is done, start to think about positive steps you can take to address that situation rather than dwelling on the negative part of the situation. Look at what is positive. This takes practice. There's a reason why I have so many videos on motivation. Motivation takes practice. However, if you practice, if you develop that positive attitude, it'll help you not just develop your emotional intelligence, but in other areas of your life. You will find that you see challenges as opportunities. You will find you look forward to each day. All right? So when you do these 5 techniques, you not only improve your emotional intelligence, you will also improve your motivation and positivity. Hope you enjoyed.